Hi, and welcome to the Empowered Beings show. Thank you so much for pushing play today. And today's topic is all about self worth. Self worth is such a huge topic, and it literally seeps into every part of our life. Like, be it family members, be it friendships, relationships, job, career, business, money. Self worth is something that is going to affect you in every area of your life. And a lot of time we take two completely different things and we merge them together, which makes absolutely no sense. So, to give you an example, imagine that you applied for a job, okay, and then they rejected you. We make it mean that there is something wrong with me, that's why they rejected me from the job. That's not true. They rejected you from the job because you were not the right person for that job. And there is another job existing in this universe which is the right one for you, and you just have to go take steps to do it. And the fact is, if you got the wrong job, so this is something that happened with me twice actually. So I was just randomly applying for jobs. I was like, yeah, I'll just check things out. I'll just try them. And I would do everything, like apply the interviews and everything. And like at the last stage, I would just suddenly get rejected, and I'm like, huh, weird. And it would also be reasons that are like apparently out of my control. So one would be the first one was I live in India and she lived in the US, so the time difference is more than 12 hours and 30 minutes around that. And I literally mentioned that I am the person who stays awake at night and I can work for you at night. Like, I don't have any problem to take meetings and everything, even at 3 a.m. But still, she said like no. When I asked her like why, she just said that there's nothing like wrong with you or your application or your degree, anything like that. It's just the time difference. I was like, huh, okay. And then the second one was also very similar. So I applied, and then for a month, yeah, it was the 15th of August something. For a month, I did not get anything. And then in the end, she just like on 15th of September or something, she just like randomly texted like, thank you for this thinging, and we have showed something. It made no sense to me. Like, I am a qualified person and they sort of like me, like there's nothing wrong with me. And instead of making it mean there's something wrong with me, I just made it mean that universe is trying to push me in the direction of having my own podcast, working on my own brand and on my business and on the other things that I am really interested about. Like, rejection is just divine redirection. Universe just wants to protect you. And the same is like, this is just the example of your job. There are other examples like relationships. Someone else just not choosing you or not approving of you or anything like that does not mean anything about you. Like, those two are two extremely different stories. They have their own stuff to deal with, and you are just reflecting that thing onto them like a mirror. Like, there's no fault within you. It's so often to think that there's something wrong with me, like I am worthless. There's like me, like I am the problem. But the thing is, no, just because you are surviving, you are breathing, you are divine. Like, you're just worthy, you're just everything, okay? And there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. So, how to take back your power and how to start feeling worthy of things. The first would be to not mix, first would be to just calm down, like just look at the situation from a bird's point of view, from a third party point of view. Imagine what happened to you, happened to your friend. You would be able to make way more logical, like you would be able to see the whole situation in a way more logical and practical way. And if when it's happening to us, our emotions are high, and when emotions are high, our intelligence is low. So just detach yourself from the situation, just, and this is not like immediately after something has happened, just curiously explore the whole thing. Just imagine that what if something, like what if the problem is not you, it's because it is not you, just it, and it's not even a problem, it is just a situation which is teaching you something, and you're meant to learn something out of it. So yes, there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. So the first step would be to just see the whole situation from a third point of view. The second thing would be to trust, to just trust that if this thing has left, or if this thing is not, meant, like did not reach you, there is something way better, 100 times better, waiting for you. Okay, and it's your decision to make at that point of time as to what to do. Like if you, like that also, that like I'm not saying that if you are given an option, like an opportunity to like apply again to a job, or to prove your worth, like it's not even prove your worth, it's just to like show them like this is me, this is who I am, and I am an option. You still have the responsibility to do that. Like just don't give up. Like if you have answered, if you've gone to an interview, this is something I did on in my scholarship interview. I'm very bad with interviews, getting better. I just, like, they were just asking me very weird and random questions, and I'm like, what even? And then afterwards I improvised, like I just did not give up. I'm like, whatever, I cannot do anything of it now. Like the rest of the answers, I tried to give it very well. I tried to talk to them, and I showed them who I am. That's not what I'm saying, like to completely like not even bother about it. See where your responsibility is, see where what your action and what its influence is going to be, and then do that. If they would have just completely like deleted my name and not even taken my name into the application for the scholarship, I cannot go bang at their door and be like, please give it to me, or like please give it to me. That would be foolish, and that would not make sense. So that's what I want to convey. You don't have to prove your self-worth, like your worth, but you have to let them know this is you and this is what you stand for. That is something that you have to actively take action in, and you have to do it. It won't just happen. You have to still take, but also know that there'll be a point where there's absolutely nothing that you can do, and that is okay too. That is absolutely okay too. At that time, you just have to accept and believe and trust and have faith that this was just something that's not good for me. It was wrong, and the right thing exists in this world. The right job, the right person, the car, the house, whatever. It exists. I just have to find my way. And just because this thing, I just got rejected out of this thing, that does not mean that this whole thing was a huge waste. It was not. It was an experience, and it taught you lessons, and it was so important for you to have that experience. It was very important for me to actually go and talk to people about something that I'm not passionate about. It taught me that this is not where I belong. Like, this is not something that I want to do. And rejecting it just gave me the confirmation that it's not what I'm meant to do, and that is okay. It was not a waste of time, a waste of energy, a waste of effort. It was not. It just was an experience. That's the only thing that you have to label it. It just was, and it taught you something. You can be thankful for it and say next. Thank you, next. Like, what else is in store for me, universe? I am ready. I am ready. Yes, so that was it for today's episode, I guess. Yeah, it went on a little longer. But I hope it helped you. I hope it served you. I hope it made you realize some things. And yes, make sure to follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all the fun places. Let me know, text me which was your favorite part, what you liked about it, anything. We also have an option to support us if you feel like sending us anything, money specifically. You can do that. We have links in our bio. If it feels aligned, no pressure. I love recording this, and we love doing it. We love presenting it to you. And yes, I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful, I don't know, I feel like saying the year. So yes, whichever year you're listening in it, I hope you have a beautiful year ahead, and I hope to talk to you again very soon. Bye.